FC Kansas City press conference. My name is Scott Levinson. I am Vice President of Business Operations. Up here with me is Head Coach Vladko Ananovsky. With Title Boxing, Tom Lyons. And FC President Ryan Budzinski. As most of you know, back in November, late November, right after Thanksgiving, Kansas City was one of 8 cities awarded a team in the brand new National Women's Soccer League. Needless to say, it has been a whirlwind process over the past few months, and it all begins in earnest in about 3 weeks from now, shockingly, on Saturday, April 13th, at Shawnee Mission District Stadium. In essentially 2 months' time, a professional sports league was formed. Players from the United States, Mexico, and Canada from the national teams were all evenly allocated across the 8 different markets. NWSL teams were created. They had a draft in Indianapolis, a supplemental draft, and finally additional player signings. All that within a 2-month period to start the league. After all that, we enjoyed open tryouts, sometimes in the snow, sometimes in 80-degree weather. We had practice, and it looks like this week we're going to be, you guys played in Missouri in almost near snow-like conditions just the other day. All the while, the coaches in front office have worked tirelessly to put together a team that we feel that can compete for a championship in our very first year. These ladies are not only talented soccer players, some of the best in the world, but also wonderful people who are committed to making an impact in our community on a personal level, as well as a professional level. In Kansas City has exploded over the past few years. With the addition of FC Kansas City, there are now 3 professional soccer teams in our wonderful town. With the Comets and supporting Kansas City to go along with the 60,000 plus kids, youth soccer players playing soccer throughout this metro area. Since the day we announced the formation of the team, we've received an incredible outpouring of support from all over the soccer community and soccer fans everywhere. As a matter of fact, we've actually had a couple of season ticket purchasers from the state of Texas and California just to watch soccer here in wonderful Kansas City. We understand that soccer is a big deal in Kansas City. Our entire front office is made up of soccer people. So we are thrilled at the opportunity to showcase these incredible women to soccer fans in our area and beyond. Not long after we announced that Kansas City had been awarded a new team in the NWSL, we needed to quickly identify which company or brand would adorn our team's jerseys, which is the most important partnership in soccer. We hoped that we could find a company, partner that was local, yet also had a national footprint. What turned out to be the first and only company we talked to was Title Boxing Club and their founder, Tom Lyons. And I know Tom's going to tell you a little bit more than I can about his own company, but the first Title Boxing Club Fitness Center was opened up in 2008, right here in Overland Park, not too far from here. And after 3 successful clubs were opened, Tom and the other original founders decided to franchise the business. Since then, TBC International has awarded more than 400 franchises across the country, all in NWSL markets, correct? And with we have 13 locations here, right here in Kansas City. Title Boxing Club's high energy, high impact workouts are a perfect match for the intensity that these ladies plan on bringing to the soccer field all season long. It is an honor and pleasure to announce today, in case you didn't tell by the backdrop, that Title Boxing Club will be the jersey sponsor for FC Kansas City for the next 3 years. We look forward to many exciting endeavors with Tom and his team, both at the games and out in the community. And we graciously appreciate the commitment that they have made to this organization and to soccer in Kansas City. With that said, I would like to introduce Mr. Tom Lyons.
Thanks, Scott. It's an honor to be part of this. You know, when we started Title Boxing Club, it was all about empowering women, and about 70% to 75% of our members are women in our clubs. So that's what we've always been attracted to in the way of what can we do to help, and definitely starting with the youth in Kansas City. And what this does, what you all do, the soccer community, it's just a great fit. And we're just about making women better and giving them opportunities, let them know that the sky's the limit and that there really aren't any limits for them. I also want to point out to you all that you all have free memberships in our clubs, by the way. And our Title Boxing Club band is going to come pick you up the day that Blacko says we can. We're taking you over to the warehouse. We're kicking you all out and Title Boxing Club stuff, getting your own gloves and everything so you all can hit hard, get in shape. Hopefully, if you work hard, you can look like me. Maybe like Katie or something. But, we're just proud and we're happy to be part of this organization and be part of what's going on in Kansas City and be part of empowering women. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Up next, I'd like to have Brian Budzinski, president of FC Kansas City, come up and say a few words.
Thanks for coming out, everybody, and girls. It's nice to finally meet you all and have you here in the market. On behalf of Chris Lyons, who's sitting over there in the back corner, who has put this thing together along with his two sons, Brad and Greg Lyons, and myself, I can tell you we're looking forward to a sold-out game April 13th against the Portland Thorns. And I think when we started on this venture, and Chris and Brad and Greg and I, we discussed, kind of what the possibilities were and what this thing could be. Having a partnership that is something that is about women and entitles women, that's important. Because that's a big reason why we're doing this. It's for some of these young ladies that are sitting over here to have role models as they're growing up, just like you guys had as you guys were growing up. And for us, this thing is really getting to a climax now from a season ticket holder standpoint, the energy level in the city, the excitement, the way you guys played just the other day, is finally getting out on the field together with each other at Mizzou. That was a nice step in the process for us. So what we're looking forward to moving forward here is filling the stadium on the 13th, put the championship quality product on the field from day one. We've selected the best players, bar none, that the world has to offer. And we spend a lot of time, this guy has right here, and our two coaching staff members over here, we spend a ton of time doing that. And what we're looking forward to is bringing a championship team to Kansas City. And we'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting what we're trying to do. Thanks.
Essentially, we're going to wrap things up here before we bring out the ladies that will be unveiling the kits. We'd like to thank our gracious hosts here at the Jacobson, and also let you know that their sister restaurant, the brand new Football Club Eatery and Tap, is opening in mid-April, and they are going to be host to all the watch parties. So when the team is on the road, our fans will have a soccer-specific place to gather and watch the away games and root you guys on our little favorite sports bar in Oakland Park. As you look around the room, we have a lot of great players here today, along with a few others that are not here but on their way. Many of these ladies have a number of amazing accomplishments in soccer, some on a global level, on the world's biggest stage. We are thrilled to have all of you, all these wonderful ladies, as part of the FC Kansas City family. And we hope to bring the same level of competitiveness and achievement together as a group in our first year in the brand new NWSL. Again, starting in 3 weeks from now, which is a scary, scary thought. And with that, actually, before we bring out the girls, I want to let you know, because we're going to cut this off, I will stop speaking, thankfully, for a lot of you. Once the jerseys unveiled, Coach Flacco, Brian, the players will be available for interview. If you can head towards the little backdrops we have set up around the building for specific interviews with players, they will all be available for contact if you want to speak. With that, Here come the ladies. I'm going to move this table out of the way, but only get a full view.
Okay, we're here at the big jersey unveil today. I'm here with Christy Mewis, Melissa Henderson, and Lauren Sessman. So, what do we think of the new kits?
We love them. They fit really good.
Yeah, I like them. They're very airy, breathy. I don't know, I like them.
Yeah, they're awesome. I mean, they're comfortable, and can't wait to show them off and play some games.
Great. Now, speaking of games, we just played a scrimmage yesterday against Mizzou. How do we think that went?
It went good, I think. You know, it was good to get out with everyone and to start playing. But, I mean, obviously we have a lot of work to do, and we have the highest expectations for ourselves. So I think we're looking forward to a good season.
What's the biggest thing we need to work on after that game?
The biggest thing we need to work on? Melissa.
I mean, I think everybody played an amazing game. I think that there's always loose ends at the beginning that you just try to work through and really come together as a team, learn how one another play, and really go from there. So I think that over time, everybody will kind of mesh together, and great things are going to come from it.
Great. Now, we've got everybody here in town now. Becky arrives in tonight. So now that everybody's here, what are we looking forward to most with the last few weeks of training camp?
You know, just playing together and having fun and just kind of learning what each individual can do on the field, so then we can mesh together on the field and get that team chemistry going. So.
All right, I'll let you guys get to some great food here at the Jacobson. We're here for the great jersey unveiling. Thank you very much.